Hey everybody, how is it going? It is your pal Sal here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to our Cyndi Lauper discography journey. Today we are tackling her 10th studio album, Bring Ya to the Brink. So before we get there, as you know, a few days ago I uploaded my video for the Body Acoustic, and I've had the chance to actually listen to that album a few more times, and again, much like At Last, my thoughts of it the first time were kind of it the second time. It's the body acoustic. It's the body of work acoustically. Some gems in there that I do really like, but again, not one I'm going to flock back to all that much, but it is nice to have those acoustic versions of those songs. So we're moving on from that, and again, going back to up to her 10th studio album, Bring Ya to the Brink, which was released on May 27th of 2008 and hit number 41 on the Billboard 200. So this album has been a big one in the comments. Everybody cannot wait for me to get to this one. From what I gather from everything I read, this is it's hard to say this is Cyndi's return to poppy music, because I mean, when I look back on her albums, I don't know if I would put I would say the last poppy-ish album she did was probably A Night to Remember, and then I would say that starting with Hatful of Stars, things become kind of just there's a little difference going on in things there. So yeah, this is Cyndi's gay pop album, is the way I gather from everything I'm seeing. It's a very dance-heavy album, and I'm super excited to hear that, because we really haven't gotten that. At least we've gotten some dance songs like Ballad of Cleo and Joe. I want to hear that in the club, but it's been a while, so I'm excited to be here today with this one. There were 3 singles for this album, which the first one was Set Your Heart, which hit number 11 on the Billboard Japan Hot 100 singles. The second single was Same Old Story, which hit number 1 on the US Dance Club Songs charts, and the third and final single was Into the Nightlife, which is, I love that title, which hit number 1 on the US Dance Club Songs chart. So yeah, again, I know some of you have been very eager for this one, and also just to let you guys know, I'm not saying that I'm ending my Cyndi journey here, but I'm going to put a temporary stop to it, because we do have 2 more albums after this, but they're both cover albums, and I think I need to spread out a little more content on this channel to help with it to grow and get views and stuff like that. So I will do them eventually. I just need to do some other things at the moment. But this one I wanted to for sure get out. And plus this is the 10th one, so I feel like this was good to go. And also this is the last album she's put out as to date. Hopefully it's not, of original material. And I know that some people like to bring up that, well, her first album is not full of original material, and it's like, I get that, but it's also like a lot of those songs, I feel like the album is still marketed as a Cyndi Lauper album. I don't know, there's just a whole, it just feels different, I don't know. But regardless, we're gonna get started with track number 1. We have High and Mighty. So here we go. I'm ready to hear some gems. Okay. Okay, that was High and Mighty, and I'm very happy to have some original Cyndi material again. I don't know if I loved this as much as I would like to. I think it's definitely a grower, not a shower. As an intro, it's kind of confusing to me, because I could have heard this as like a middle album cut. So its placement as the opener is odd to me. Again, I haven't heard the rest of the album. But I think it's just a little teeny tiny taste of where we could be heading. And I need to, I need to get more of a feeling of where we're going before I know how to feel about this one. Living high and mighty. It's definitely very, I'll remember it. It just, this one, I don't know, I think it, okay, I just think it's a little longer than it needs to be. I get that it's building atmosphere for the album. I don't know, maybe I think this is like a case of, if anybody remembers when I first listened to Janet Jackson's All For You, the opener, You Ain't Right, I hated it the first time I heard it. And then now I'm like, ooh, you ain't right. I get it now. Maybe I need to I gotta get through the whole album to get it. So we'll worry about that then and there. Track number 2, Into the Nightlife, which was the third single. And here we go. Into the night. Kung Fu. Hey, hey. Don't wanna have to make it. I don't wanna have to shake it down. Hey, hey. Okay. Okay. This is like, it's giving kind of like Kylie Minogue to me. It's like, kind of reminds me of like Light Years in a sense. It's also very RuPaul. Shake your money maker, I will never be a faker. Hey, hey. Pay the powder, doesn't matter what she got. Okay, so that was Into the Nightlife, and that was a very fun 2008 pop song. Again, it sounded very much, oh god, this sounds like a lot of things I could have heard on the radio in 2008. One thing I will say, though, is that while I do like this, and this is definitely going in my workout playlist, and this is just a lot of fun, it doesn't feel like a Cyndi Lauper song, and maybe it'll take some getting used to as we're going through this album, but I really feel as though like her last 3 albums that are of her material, which is Hatful of Stars, Sisters of Avalon, and Shine, they're very consistent in their tone, I would say. Maybe they're not like, I wouldn't say that the albums all sound the same, but I feel like that indie, I would say that they're like rock, pop, indie, like that's kind of the vibe that they're going for. And I guess you have Ballad of Cleo and Joe, which is like that weird, like that dance clubby one. But it's so weird to hear like Cyndi in like full like dance, like electro pop territory. Like this song felt like you could have put Kylie Minogue on it. And like, so this was what, 2008, so, but this was like it's right around Kylie's X era, so, or I don't know if that was like early 2000 or 2007 for X, but still, I mean, that's the vibe that it gives. I liked it. I do, don't get me wrong. It also, I guess, it reminds me a little bit in a sense of Confessions with some of the backing production in there too. It's just weird hearing Cyndi in like a song like this, but I like it. It's almost like bizarre. Track number 3, Rocking Chair. What a title for a song. Okay. Want it? person in the background is shouting. Wait, this is... What is happening? What? Okay, so here's what I find interesting is that when you like bring this song down lyrically, it's about this woman, you know, wanting more, and like there's so much going on in her life, and then it's the times are, you know, she doesn't know what to do, and like the rocking chair is like her comfort in her life, and you know, all that good stuff. Okay, that's fine. What the fuck is this production on this? Like, I couldn't tell if it was trying to be sexy or psychedelic or cool. I don't know what we were going for here. No, oh, my rocking chair. If this had been on like Hatful of Stars with this like idea of like the description of the song, I feel like it would have been this beautiful song about like, you know, just like her needing to overcome and like the symbol of the rocking chair in her childhood. But like, I feel like the metaphor is just lost in the production. This was not a pleasant song to listen to. It didn't, no, I'm sorry. I didn't like that. Track number 4, Echo. You go, 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 go. Conversations with travel in the air. Echo. Oh, come on, bring up that backing vocal more. That was a nice ending. Okay, so with this song, lyrically, I liked it probably the most so far, even though I do find that again, sorry, there's a train going right by my house. It's funny, the lyricism in here is very vague at best. Maybe the first one was a little more heavy, but or the first song, but this one, like, it's vague, so I think you can kind of find different like interpretations with it. But I think the way that I get it is like, no matter what, this one person in your life or the people in your life will always be there for you, and like their echo is always there. Like, you can, I don't know. It's I don't know. Lyrically, it's kind of weird the way that they're putting it, but I get what they're going for, and that they'll always be there. But lyrically, I liked it. The chorus was a lot of fun, and it had a nice ending to it. So far, I think lyrically this might be my favorite one, but so far I think Into the Nightlife is still my favorite track so far. Track number 5, Lyfe, spelled Lyfe, so I wonder if that's for a reason. Hey, that's the title of the song. Can make it. Okay, that was Lyfe, and it didn't do much for me either. I didn't hate it. It felt very out of place to have this R&B flavored song come into the middle of like this dance heavy album. And I lyrically, I think it's cool that this is, where we get our title from. Like, Lyfe, it can shake it, it can bring it to the brink of life. I get that. I don't know. I felt that. I was like, wait, what? I don't know. When I heard this title, Bring You to the Brink, I really thought it was going to be a song that brung me to the brink. And this song didn't take me remotely close to anywhere near the brink. So, yeah. Track number 6, Same Old Story, which was the second single, and this did hit number 1 on the US Dance Club song, so let's hear it. Nice, Cyndi. I didn't hate this. I don't know, it was just kind of there for me. I I'm wondering if I'm pretty sure that I know that this album like got a remix album as well too. Um, so I wonder if it was the remix. It looks like it was the Pink Noise remix. I wonder if that's the one that like hit number one on the US Dance Club songs. Because this version, I don't know, it was just kind of, it was just there for me. It was a lot longer than I think it needed to be. I don't know. It just, sorry, I don't know. I wasn't feeling it. Track number 7, Raging Storm. Oh man. You can't fool Miss Cyndi. Okay. Beg a man, thief. Okay, with this one, again, not exactly one of my favorites, but I could see how on repeat listens I could get into this one a lot more. It definitely, I like that it's kind of like a calm jam, you know, if that makes any sense. But I like that the lyrics are like, don't be fooled and see past like all this stuff. And like at the end, she's like, come on, people. She's like, see past it. Again, not my favorite, but I could see in future listens I could be getting down with this one. Track number 8, Lay Me Down. I feel so bad. I know so many people wanted me to listen to this. I liked the instrumentation, the boom, 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 boom. That I liked. Other than that, I don't know. Nothing in here is really catching my ear. I feel guilty. Track number 9, Give It Up. Hey. Okay. Oh. Oh. Get around. Get on down. Little by little, gonna turn you around. Give it up. Okay, that was track number 9, Give It Up, and I liked it more. You know, I get it. You know, at the end of the week, you know, she's gonna give it up, go out in the town, cool. It does feel kind of like a bit of a retread to Into the Nightlife, and kind of like a lesser version of that to me. But it was fun enough that I'll like it. It's definitely more of an album cut, but it is what it is. But not bad. Track number 10, Set Your Heart, which was the lead single in Japan, which hit number 11 on the Japanese Hot 100. Sending you big love. Okay. That kind of reminds me of Doctor's Orders. Ooh, Cyndi. Okay, that was Set Your Heart. And again, I don't know if this is going to go down as one of my favorites Cyndi Lauper. Well, actually, I know it's not. But this was pleasant enough to listen to, and considering that I'm not really liking a lot of this album, I liked it. But again, it just feels like a good... No, that even doesn't feel right either. I was going to say it feels like a good album cut, but I'm also like, it doesn't feel like an album cut that I'm like, oh my god, this should have been a single. But it was a single. I don't know. It was nice. It was pleasant to... It was nice. That's... Yeah. Track number 11, Grab Hold. So I feel like with a different production, this could have like a definitely a more 80s vibe to it. I don't know if that was just me getting out of that. But again, this song just felt like it was just here. And it didn't catch my ear. I'm sorry. Track number 12, the final track of the standard edition of the album, Rain on Me, which I'm hoping I like because I've been forced to hear the reductor version of this song. So here we go. And I know it's a different song, but it's still reductive. I like that shoe. Okay, I'm actually kind of pissed that it took me to the end of this album to find a song that I actually kind of liked. This is the first song on here that actually felt like a Cyndi Lauper song. It felt like, production-wise, maybe not. It would be a little different, but it felt like something that could have been on, lyrically, that could have been on Hatful of Stars, or Sisters of Avalon, or even Shine. Shine, the production is probably closer to Shine than any of those. Beautiful lyricism. Again, this just sounded more like Cyndi to me. And it was actually pretty gorgeous, a great little closer to this not very good album, I'm sorry. Okay, we are officially moving on to bonus tracks. We have 2 for this album. Our first track is track number 13, Got Candy. Now, I know that this is probably not the reason why, but wouldn't it be funny if they didn't put this on the standard edition, because in 2008, Madonna also released Hard Candy? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, here we go. Folks. A good smile, good looks. Okay, that was Got Candy, and this lady got her candy. And, you know, it's funny. It's like, I would be like, okay, yeah, I see why this is a bonus track, but it sounds about the same as any other song on the rest of the album. So, yeah, that didn't do anything for me either. Track number 14, our final track, Can't Breathe. What's going on here?
Can't breathe, can't sleep, and words are too big for my head. Some words shouldn't even be said.
This sounds like it would be an outtake from Shine.
His speech still rolling around in my head, like a ghost waking up from the dead. Fumbling needle, repeating itself in the dark. Still there, still dreaming, and rest in the body of the scene of whatever I hoped it would be. Little bird on the ground, can't breathe, can't sleep, and words are too big for my head. Some words that should never be said. It's hard to let go.
Okay, that was Can't Breathe, and I liked it well enough with the rest, or compared to the rest of this album. One thing that I said is that this sounds like it could be an outtake from Shine. From what I gather, that's probably not it. Even when I said that, I was like, that's probably not it. But it does feel very shiny to me, at least on that album. But what's interesting is that the writers on this one, which are, and I'm going to butcher these names, Chow Fan and Alexander Crown. We'll just call him Alexander. They're the writers she co-wrote Rain on Me with. So I imagine that maybe they thought that they only wanted to have one super slow song on the album, and they went with Rain on Me, which I think is the right decision, especially if they put it as the closer. But I liked it well enough, but I get there was no place for it on the album. But then again, what place was there for anything on the album? Okay, guys. We have just finished Cyndi Lauper's 10th studio album, Bring Ya to the Brink, and I wasn't brought anywhere remotely close to the brink. One thing I will say, if this album has done anything, I know that I was not a big fan of A Night to Remember the first time I listened to it, but boy, oh boy, is everything on this album much more memorable than what is on this. So this will never be a night to forget ever again to me. Yeah, I'm a little confused by some of you in the comments. Not that I'm calling you out, but this album, this didn't even feel like a Cyndi Lauper album to me. This felt like a bunch of like 2008 cuts that nobody wanted and that they just gave to Cyndi, and which is weird because Cyndi has like writing credits on all of these, but none of these feel particularly Cyndi, and that could be down to the production. There is some like lyricism that's going there that's a little broad, which I didn't which I guess is kind of Cyndi, but I don't know. Maybe mixed with the production, that wasn't working with me. I don't know. I don't get what we were going for here, because I didn't feel like it was like epic enough to be like, because like again, it's not living up to the title. Bring You to the Brink. I thought I was going to the brink, and it was just funny because the title about it is just like, life can bring you to the brink, man. I'm confused. I'm confused as to what everybody likes about this one. I think Into the Nightlife is a good single. If that had just been a single, that would have been, cool, fun, great. I'm glad we got that. But everything else, this just to me wasn't Cyndi. This wasn't my Miss Lauper that I know and love. And again, we could see what re-listens will do, and I'm sure that there was, what was that one? It was Raging Storm. I feel like a re-listen of that will be nice. But this was not it for me. I'm confused. I would love some explanation in the comments as to why you like this one, because I was hearing so many good things and I'm genuinely confused. So the ones that I have likes next to are Into the Nightlife, Echo, Raging Storm, Give It Up, Set Your Heart, Rain on Me, and then the bonus track, which is on my iTunes, which is Can't Breathe. So that's one, hang on, let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 out of 14. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie, a couple of these are pity likes, like Set Your Heart and Set Your Heart and Give It Up. Those are I think they were pity likes. I just felt guilty. Why should I feel guilty? She's a millionaire. But yeah, I'm a little confused, and I'm kind of sad in a sense that this is where she's chosen to end her original material, because I feel like she has so much potential. I mean, I feel like the truth is that someone brought this up in a great comment, but I think the term "Hatful of Stars" is a great example of her career. If only her record company had seen what was in her hat full of stars. I don't think this was from the hat. I don't want to. This could not have been from that. This just wasn't Cyndi to me. This wasn't her. No. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I'm kind of sad that I feel bad that we're kind of ending it here for the time being. But I think maybe I need a little break. But I also got to listen to this a few more times. When I work out tonight, I'll probably replay this. Yeah. So, yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. What do you guys think of Bring You to the Brink? Let me know in the comments below. As always, do not forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram. It's Salvador J. Rocha, and I will see you guys ever so soon. When will I do more Cyndi videos on the last 2 albums plus Blue Angel? I'm not positive on that yet. Let me get a few more things out, and then we will see the future going forward. I also am interested in doing some Cyndi music video reactions, though, in the time being. Those are quicker to make, and let me know some that you're interested in. Just for the record, I've seen Girls Just Want to Have Fun and The Goonies are good enough, so don't send those. But anyways, thank you guys. I hope I brought you to the brink with your comments because I made you angry. I don't know. If someone's, I know I brought someone to the brink. I know that, but see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.